The Snake Queen of Ezele Forest. In the heart of Ezele, an Igbo village encircled by lush forests and whispering streams, there lived a maiden named Nkemdilim. Her beauty was a song sung by the wind, and her kindness was a gift to all who knew her. Yet, tragedy shadowed her footsteps. Her parents were lost to a mysterious illness when she was a child, leaving her to fend for herself. The villagers loved her, but some whispered that her charm was unnatural, as though the gods had marked her for something greater or darker. One fateful evening, as the orange sun dipped behind the towering Iroko trees, Nkemdilim ventured into the forbidden Ezele forest. She had gone in search of herbs to heal a feverish child, ignoring the elders' warnings of malevolent spirits that dwelled within. The forest was alive with the cries of crickets and the rustling of unseen creatures, but Nkemdilim pressed on. Suddenly, she heard the sound of slithering behind her. Turning swiftly, she came face to face with the largest python she had ever seen. Its eyes were golden, gleaming with an unnatural intelligence. Nkemdilim trembled, but instead of attacking, the python coiled around her gently, as though claiming her as one of its own. "Do not be afraid, daughter of the earth," a voice echoed in her mind. Startled, Nkemdilim realized it was the python speaking. "You are chosen to be the Snake Queen, protector of the sacred forest. Your life will no longer be your own, but you shall wield power beyond imagining." Tears streamed down her face as she begged to return to her simple life. But the python only tightened its embrace, and with a blinding flash of light, Nkemdilim was transformed. Her once human legs became a shimmering tail covered in scales of emerald and gold. Her hair flowed like rivers, and her eyes mirrored the python's golden gaze. She had become the Snake Queen, an immortal being tied to the forest forever. News of Nkemdilim's disappearance spread through Ezele. The villagers mourned her, lighting lamps and leaving offerings at the edge of the forest. But they noticed something strange: crops flourished, streams ran clearer, and illness vanished. The elders proclaimed it was the work of the Snake Queen, who watched over them from the shadows. Years passed, and Nkemdilim grew to accept her fate. Yet, her heart ached with loneliness. One moonlit night, she saved a hunter lost in the forest. He recognized her and cried, "Nkemdilim, is it truly you?" "I am no longer the Nkemdilim you knew," she said, her voice tinged with sorrow. "Go and live your life, but never speak of me." The hunter obeyed, but the encounter awakened an old longing in Nkemdilim. She would always protect her people, but she would forever remain apart, a queen without a kingdom, a guardian bound to her forest. Thus, the legend of the Snake Queen lived on, a tale of sacrifice, power, and a love that could never be reclaimed.